Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing. So I'm going to do 4 online races in A class and we're going to use the Hammerhead RS this time. Really good powerful car in A class. I've got it tuned up to 356, so I've just left some armour on, give myself a little bit of strength so it's not fully tuned up. Okay, first race then. Looks like it's going to be at the Wild Circuit Tri-Bend Speedway. 8 laps around here, 14 of us. Let's see how we get on. Wild Circuit normally lives up to its name with all these 2 ramps and this chicane section coming up. This is always fun first time through. Oh yeah, I backed off and good job I did. That has been a really good decision actually. That's put me right up into 2nd place. Right, let's see if we can hunt this leader down. Of course, on such a short circuit like this, there's always more mayhem to be had as the field spreads out. Oh, they've gone round the right hand side. Whoa, yeah, they've tried to bypass the ramp, which is a quicker route, but it is more dangerous. You just clip something on the edge and you're in big trouble. That's put us up into the lead. Can just about see a back mark. Oh yeah, here's one on the side as well. Just had to avoid them as we came over. Around towards the end of this 3rd lap then. A little bit of a gap ahead again now. Haha. Okay, we've got a joker coming round the wrong way through the chicane. I've managed to get through reasonably okay without too much damage, but of course that's put 2nd place right behind me again. Halfway stage then, start of the 5th lap. Right, with 2nd place so close, I've got to watch they don't take a lunge here coming into this chicane. I like to, we're through and miss those couple of back ones. Yeah, I like to take it quite slow into the chicane to then get a fast exit out of it, but the only problem is that does leave me a little bit open to getting whacked. Couple of back markers here. Good overtake there if they can hold it. No, we managed to cut back underneath them. Yeah, see they've gone in faster that chicane and I've managed to just take a better line. Oh, got hit there though. Let's get it back on the track. Puts us back into 2nd place then with 2 laps to go. Yeah, again they're avoiding the ramps. Like I say, it is quicker, but it is more dangerous. They've gone slightly wide there. Can I get a run up the inside? Just about in 1st place then as we start the final lap. This is going to be a close one. Right, got to get a good chicane here, and there's chaos by the look of it. Cars in the way. Oh, come on, push through. Out the way. Oh no, that's spun in front of me as well. Damn, that's let that one get away. But again, they've gone round the outside of the ramp and they've clipped something, which put me back in the lead, and I am totally clear through to the finish now. That's a win in our first race then using the Hammerhead RS. Managed to get fastest time there as well. A couple of close ones behind though. Okay, for our 2nd race using the Hammerhead RS, we are at the Pine Hills Raceway. 13 of us this time, 3 laps around here. Yeah, just hung back at that corner. Managed to get a good line through again. This is a real tight one here as well. Holding it tight. Right, this really tight right hand corner is always fun with a lot of cars. Quite a few have gone wide. I've managed to hold it quite tight, which has gained me a couple of places. Just got to watch you don't cut this left hand corner too tight, else that's what happens. Always happens, that does. You always get people trying to take that corner too tight and you just can't. There's a rock there that will not let you pass. Ooh, just managed to squeeze past there. They were trying to force me wide, but we're through up into third. We can take this corner quick. Another Hammerhead right ahead of us. Can't see what the leader is in at the moment. Managed to get past. Got to make sure I don't get spun though. Avoided getting spun, but got slammed into the barriers instead. We're back up the inside here. Let's give them a push wide. Right, we've clearly got to make sure we are fast around these corners now, because they're not going to take any prisoners with me now. We have managed to pull away slightly. Coming round for the end of this second lap then let's see what the gap is back to the leader. It's going to be about 4.5 seconds or something like that. That is a lot to make up in this final lap. Let's see how we get on though. We've got to have a very good lap and the leader's got to have a very poor lap. Probably need to make a bit of a mistake as well. Can't see any back markers ahead of them either to slow them down, which is not a surprise. It's a reasonable length lap round here, so yeah, I wouldn't expect to see any back markers. Maintaining the gap back to third place as well, keeping that about 3 seconds or so. Bit of a lock up there by the leader, but no mistake as such. Looks like we probably have taken a couple of seconds out of their lead, but they were probably managing the gap quite comfortably, I guess. Second place though, not bad. And we have managed to get a fastest lap on that one as well. Quite a bit quicker than most of the others in that race. Okay, for our third online race, we're back at the Tri-Bend Speedway. This time it's not the wild circuit configuration, so no ramps and no chicane. Oh, I just had to swing wide there to avoid that one. Crashed on the inside and was lucky not to spin myself round. In actual fact, we've got into a nice little pocket as we brake hard coming into this last corner of the lap. That is a good start up into 5th place. Whoa, those two have had a bad day out wide there. Okay, up on the outside here, can we cut back underneath? We can get a lot of speed off that corner. Whoa, not as much speed as that one. They were never going to get around that corner with that much speed unless they just ran off the inside of me, which maybe is what they were trying to do. Yeah, as you can see from all the cars around me, the Hammerhead RS is a really popular car to choose in the A class. It's really good to drive, really good speed, good handling. You've just got to watch that it hasn't got too much strength, so it's not the worst, but you don't want to be taking too many hits. Right, we're behind the leader now. If we can cut back down sharp again. On the outside here, not quite got the run anyway, but I wouldn't really fancy trying to overtake them on the outside of this corner, so I'd have probably backed off anyway. Still a few laps left, so I don't need to do anything stupid here. Just need to try and stay close to them if possible and hopefully wait for them to make a little mistake. 3 laps to go. Got to run up the inside here. Can I get right up the inside? No. So again, I'm going to back off, a few back markers swinging across the track now, a couple more coming up as well. Got a good run up the inside, obviously that's going to make it tight for me on this corner. I need to hold it tight. Good driving by them, really clean, and they've got a good run on the outside, so they're back up into the lead with 2 laps to go. We are closing in on these 2 back markers ahead. They are definitely going to be getting involved, I think. Oh, big hit there. Oh, and they've hit the barrier, but jumped right clean over the top of me. A couple of back markers still here as well, but we are up into the lead, and we've got a back marker in between us and the second place now. If I can get past this one quickly as well. Just avoided getting clipped on the back end. We've pulled a good gap here though as we come into this final corner. That was a really good race, nice close one, really good race with the car that I'm presuming is going to finish second still. Yeah, really fun that one. Didn't manage to get the fastest lap with that one. Oh, Venom finished second in the end with the fastest lap. Okay, for the last of these online races then, we're at the Hill Street circuit. 6 laps around here, 16 of us. Oh damn, I was just gonna say, just need to stay out of trouble here. And I've got slammed at the back. There's a lot of right angled corners on this track, so you have to go in quite slowly, and the curbs are a bit nasty as well on some of these corners. Luckily managed to even though I got hit and spun around the wrong way, I managed to spin it round fairly quickly. I will hopefully want to get over this crossover before the leaders get round. Yeah, we're okay. It's bad enough having to go over that crossover and avoid back markers, let alone avoiding the leaders coming the opposite way. We've got a good gap here as well. Up into 8th place then, which not the best start, but if we can get a good run up here maybe. This tight corner here, often a lot of cars go wide, especially if they're close together. If we can take this neat and tidy. Oh damn, I was trying to take it tight and I'd got the right speed and entry angle really, but I just got thrown out wide by the curb. Still managed to get up into 4th. Obviously a lot did go wide, and we've come through there, taken that a bit fast as well. Oh yeah, again, curbs are nasty. They can throw your car off. I need to try and do that as I've just done around that corner. I need to run close to the curbs, but not really over the top of them. Up into 3rd place then. 2 leaders not too far ahead. Are the back markers going to come into play here? Yeah, there's one coming. Let's just hang back slightly. Just lifted off the accelerator slightly to let those 2 back markers through. Okay, up into 2nd place then, as we come around this final corner of the lap, ready to start lap 3. Got ourselves in a real good pocket now with a big gap behind us. Can we close down the leader though? It's about 3 seconds ahead at the moment. Look like they might have gone slightly wide on that corner. I'm hoping we've got ourselves enough gap back that we can get all the way around this loop back corner and back over the crossover without having to avoid any, and saying that is a back marker hiding behind the barriers waiting to come out and ruin everyone's day. There's a couple of cars here again. I just had to lift. Damn, didn't quite lift enough and I've caught them. That's pushed me towards the barriers. Could have reset, but I think it was probably easier just to reverse and get going. Luckily I'm still in 2nd place, but now we have got a lot of work to do as we come up to the halfway stage of the race. Let's see what the gap is to forward to 1st place as we come across the line. Yeah, it's going to be 8-9 seconds, something like that. We have got a lot of work to do. At least with that good gap we've still got behind, I can afford to push it a little bit. Don't want to make any silly mistakes, but yeah, we'll definitely push for a lap or 2, see if we can get this time down a bit, and then obviously I can make a decision on the last lap whether to really go for it or whether I just need to consolidate my 2nd place. Have we got a gap? Now again, slightly unfortunate, I had to lift again. We've been a little bit unlucky with the timings of cars coming over that crossover. We have done a good job of bringing that gap down now. Obviously it changes slightly as you going around the faster corners on the fast straights, but I think it was down to about 5 seconds there as I came across. And in fact there they are there. They've must have, like I say, it was about 5 seconds as we came across the line, but we are now about 3 seconds behind them. They must have had a really bad section through those first set of corners. No back markers other than Rex cars. Ooh, nice tight corner, just had to watch I didn't turn it in too quickly, and we've managed to get across before third place as well, so didn't have to slow down at all that time. Right, don't want to make a mistake on this corner, don't want to run the curbs too much, that's better. Really fast through that corner, and we're right behind them as we start the last lap. Gone into that a little bit quicker, had to brake. They've done the same and hit the barriers. Can't see anything on the map in terms of back markers. There's the last back marker going through, so hopefully we're not going to catch them up now. Can I get the power down and take them on the inside here? Yep. This next corner's fast, so hopefully I don't have to slow too much to get around it. Just lifted slightly, and by the look of it, yeah, they've just dropped back on the map, so I don't blame them. They obviously took a punt at me on that corner, try and take me out. Fortunately, I managed to take it with enough speed that they weren't able to do that, and we are through for a win. That was a really enjoyable race. I wasn't sure if we were going to catch them at all. Managed to get the fastest lap as well. Good couple of seconds faster than most. There's one with a similar best lap though. Well, that's the end of the online races for today in the Hammerhead RS. Like I say, a really good all-round car. One of the best cars in A-class, I would say. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.